Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason
and Kelly, or not Kelly, Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with App Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by Eric.
Kelly.
And Rick.
And this week we watched BASEketball, directed by David Zucker, written by David Zucker, Robert Locash, and Louis Friedman, starring Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and Dean Bakar, I guess. IMDb synopsis: two childhood friends are pro athletes of a national sport called BASEketball, a hybrid baseball and basketball, and must deal with a greedy businessman scheming against their team. So what do you guys think?
Honestly,
Well,
if they were
Ricky.
to actually make this into a real sport, I would probably watch the fuck out of it.
I mean, we could we could play this. We'd be fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean,
Like,
we need some practice at the, shooting some baskets and shit like that.
but whatever. Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
we have
like,
the distractions, down. I think.
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah,
Or
yeah.
What's the
yeah,
actual term? I forgot. I watched it earlier
Psych out?
this morning.
yeah, psych out. Yeah,
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 strikeouts. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's.
So.
I think this game would be a lot of fun to actually fucking play in real life. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I just think it'd
Yeah,
be
once I
fucking
got past the
hilarious.
understanding the rules, like I know how basketball go. The fuck am I saying? I know how basketball rules, and I know baseball rules. I know how they're played, but like
Mhm.
there was some like little things. I was like,
Exactly.
okay,
So,
like if I step too,
so
I don't know.
So we
Just maybe
know Kelly's
when he was explaining
strategy
it- What?
to psych out the team there is just to confuse them with her own confusion.
Oh, I like that. That's good. And then I'd be like, wait, what am I doing? Oh, I meant playing a game. Oh, okay. Oh, I did that. Oh, wow. You didn't score, but that's good. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to nail that one down.
Everyone's just gonna be so confused at how she's being so confused about this simple system here.
Yeah, that's about right. Poor Kelly.
Honestly, you'd probably be the fucking MVP most years, Kelly. Like, your version of psych outs would just throw everyone for a fucking loop.
She's actually really good at throwing like stuff. Like we played cornhole with our neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
That's a game. Not
Yeah, I know what it is.
something else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I mean, it sounds like
No,
I
yeah,
know.
it sounds like
Yeah.
something you
Anyways.
do, behind closed doors while you wear masks and,
Yeah.
You pull
Yeah.
keys
So-
out of a jar.
yeah.
Exactly. So Kelly, like, she nailed it. I mean, all of the beanbags, she
It's the
made way
follow
more than
through.
me. But I did really
Intense
good
eye
at
contact.
psyching out the neighbors. I fucked with them pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
They were missing stuff because of me.
Well, when Eric walks around with no pants on, they're just like, "What the fuck?"
Exactly.
I did it with pants on.
I'm
I'm
or
pretty
he
proud of
walks out in
myself.
his overalls, but no shirt on. And he's sitting there talking about how he's digging stuff out of his belly button, and he has no idea what the fuck that was. He's like, "Yeah, I went to work earlier today. What the fuck was this on my belly button? Hey, do you know what the fuck
I
this
wouldn't-
is? What is this that was in there?
Well, I mean, he pulls out lint all the time. I'm just like,
Is this
what?
lint? Is this wood? Was it a bug? Oh, that was my lunch, leftover chicken. Nice.
oh,
Disgusting. Oh man. Yeah, I remember. Let's see, what 1998. Okay, so
Yeah,
was
this
it,
was
we weren't too young to watch this because it was.
Well, we
maybe,
probably
maybe you
we
were.
probably shouldn't have watched this, but we did
Yeah,
anyways.
maybe you were. you know, it's one of those movies where, I mean, obviously we all watched fucking way worse shit than
Oh God,
this,
yeah.
no matter what. But like, you know, the ratings and all that stuff definitely isn't for a child of however the fuck old Ricky was,
Yeah.
13, 14, something like that,
No.
1998. So however old you were then.
It didn't
But
seem to hurt him that much.
no, none of it did.
No, I mean, honestly, all this movie did was give us a lot of our fucking weird, obscure things that we say, and then we forget where the fuck that even came from. We're like, did we think of this, or did this come from somewhere? And then we're like, I have no fucking clue where this came from. So I'm just gonna stop trying to figure out where the fuck this came from, because it probably came from something we watched or played as a kid. And at this point, I have no fucking clue where the hell it came from.
Yeah, there's lots of dumb jokes that we say to each other. That, like,
Yeah.
oh, that's the movie we got that from. That's where we got the TV show. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a lot of times when we watch these weird, strange, like these older, weird, strange movies. They're like, you watch them now as an adult, we're like, so that's where that stupid fucking joke we do came from. I was wondering where the fuck that started.
Especially when you say it like all the time, you just think it's that's just how we've always talked, and then you're like,
Exactly.
I bet you that's where we got it. You know.
Exactly. So apparently, me and my brother have been fucking talking about pubes in your mouth since fucking 1998, and we never even fucking realized it.
Trying to psych each other out
Nice.
all the time.
So yeah, like apparently we've been talking about that since fucking 1998. Like no fucking clue that we've been talking about that for that long. Like pretty fucking amazing, honestly.
I thought this was written by Matt Stone and Trey Parker. I
Same.
was a little surprised when I was writing the IMDb stuff out, and I was like, I fully would have thought this was their deal.
Yeah, like when I was looking at that there, I was like, wait a minute. I thought they made this movie.
Did they at least write that song that blonde hair straight guy was listening to on the radio? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
they
That's
have
obviously
a band.
that film's very South Park like.
Yeah, they have a band called DVDA, and they do songs like that. It's the same kind of shit they do on South Park.
Yeah, I mean,
So.
Kyle's mom was a big fat bitch, you know what I mean? Like, so.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking like the songs that sound like that.
Yeah.
Where they're just like talking and music behind it. They just do a lot of that kind of shit too.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Funny as fuck.
Yeah. I like the
Yeah.
That shit's funny.
Yeah, it's funny how little they change their voices for some of the characters.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, Coop is just Randy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm like, wait, is that why we've had such Randy heavy seasons? He's like, I don't want to do a bunch of voices. I'm just gonna do Randy.
Pretty much.
Honestly, though,
Fuck
I
it.
mean, I'm not complaining about that.
I didn't even hear
Randy's
it.
quickly become
I-
like, the greatest character in the fucking show, you know?
Yeah, he is the best guy in the show.
Like sometimes when it goes off with the kids, it's like, oh, okay, it's gonna be a fucking whiny, bitchy, preachy fucking episode. And then you get the Randy episode, you're like, fucking great. It's just gonna be absolutely fucking hilarious. Because they're gonna have some crazy ass fucking off the wall shit that Randy's doing now.
Yeah, he does a lot of fucked up shit too.
You know?
He
Well,
does
okay.
not disappoint.
No, yeah, well, okay, so it's like the thing is, right? So it's like originally, like the kids are supposed to be the ones doing like super crazy fucked up shit there, but like part of the like as the show progresses there, like especially like when like you're seeing like Randy and all the other adults there doing stupid crazy fucking shit there, it kind of like portrays the thing. There's like, yeah, like so these kids' parents may be technically adults, but they're just the same as their fucking kids. They're just older and bigger now, and they can drink now. But it's the exact same fucking shit. Like, they're exactly like their fucking parents. Their parents never changed from how they were when they were little fucking kids. And it's the exact same as how the kids are in the current fucking, shows there. So it's like, you kind of see, like, now I kind of get where the fucking kids are getting all this shit from. Because, I mean, look at their fucking parents.
Yeah, they're I mean, yeah. Well, that's how people are in real life.
Well, yeah, it is.
Like
I
you
mean,
get
you think
fucked
like,
up
oh,
shit
they're
from
such
your
an adult.
parents.
No, they're not. They're just a fucking kid in adult body winging it like everyone else is. That's what we're all
Sometimes
fucking
people
doing.
manage to overcome some of that stuff.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, all just fucking winging it. Comes all down to it. We all still get excited when we walk through the fucking toy aisle of a fucking store and we see a new action figure we used to like as a kid. Like, oh, fuck yeah. You know?
I think the only thing with us though is at least our parents were never to the point where we were like they were super serious. Like I never thought they
No.
were really that grown up.
No.
Especially dad. I mean, come
God,
on.
no.
Dad is definitely Randy.
Yeah, oh, God, yeah.
But,
like,
but other parents, like I was like, oh man, that's what an adult is, I guess. That's what you're supposed to be.
no.
And then I grew up and I was like, that's definitely not what I am. I
No,
guess.
yeah.
So
I mean, like, if we had a fucking frat house open up down the street there,
dad
would have
fucking
definitely
been
joined
there.
that frat house.
Yeah.
It became PC just so he could have a fucking place to get shit faced drunk.
Doing the PC
Like,
song.
yeah, it's just that's what it would have been. I mean, no doubt about
That's
that.
fucking funny. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, he would have been all like,
I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
Honestly, there were a couple of times where he did do that and he did get arrested in his underwear, walking out the front door. I'm sorry, I thought this was America, pretty much. That happened a few fucking times in truth or reality. So, yeah.
You guys think this movie would have been better if the South Park guys would have written it?
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I think
there would have been a lot more jokes. It would have been like bam, 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 like hitting a lot more.
Yeah, it would have been
Oh.
less repetitive because I felt like they
Yeah.
overused a couple of the jokes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, it would have
Like
been less
a short
repetitive.
dude,
Squeak.
squeak. Yeah, I'm like squint. So
Yeah.
yeah,
The
I
fact
was
they
like,
sent him to
"Okay,
fucking sleep in the
yeah."
dog bed.
yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
It's like, why does this dog hate me? Well, buddy, you're sleeping in his fucking bed. Really? But yeah, I mean, I have a weird opinion. I don't know. I like this movie. It was pretty good. It's not like I kind of wish I could have been, imbibed at that point. But you know how it works out.
Yeah.
I got the kid and everything.
So like,
So
what was your favorite like joke or like part of this? There.
to be honest, I like the Wang part where they're standing there naked and the lady's like throbbing cock. That shit was funny. Like it was not. They didn't overuse that joke. Like it was funny when the guy goes, "Did I fart?" and then the lady did it. I think they did it like 3 times, and it would have been better if it was just 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I read in my comic, sitcom writing book, basically. The replay is, one of the best used like tools. And like if you do too much, it's
No, yeah.
not good. If you do
Yeah,
at least
it fucking
one.
waters it out and it doesn't have the
Yeah.
impact that it used to have.
Mhm.
You know, you're missing a shot. So
So
yeah.
I don't know if I had a favorite part of the movie, but I can
would've-
definitely tell you my least favorite.
What's that?
I had to put my sweatshirt like this over my damn face. The ladies could be shaking their butts all fucking movie. I don't give a shit. But when they had to mess with that kid in the hospital, with laying on the tubes and all that,
damn it.
no, heck no. A bus full of sick kids. There was nothing funny there at all.
I swear. Yeah.
Oh,
That's my-
man.
Yeah.
I literally cringed. I'm like,
yeah.
he's dying. Like, get off his tube.
Yeah, I kind of didn't really remember any of that. When I suggested the movie there, because I try to stay away from stuff there with sick kids and things like that with you. Because I know it's like that's definitely like the biggest no on Kelly's book there. You know, I mean,
Mhm.
thankfully it didn't try to go too far. I feel like.
Yeah, and he didn't actually pass, so that
Yeah,
was good.
yeah.
Like, I don't know where they're going with this.
So,
It made me nervous.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
yeah,
I
I was
thought he
like,
died. I was literally like, oh shit, I think he dies. Eee.
Um,
yeah, but
Uh-oh.
like,
I was saying something. I don't know what time of the movie, but probably around that time. I'm like, I should have told Ricky to pick Scary Movie 1. I know I like that. You know.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, the part that fucking gets me every time I think about it, I just fucking laugh my ass off is where he just like pulling the pube out. It's just like a super long. It's like, oh.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that
It's
part's
like-
funny too,
it-
where he's just like, yeah,
Yeah, okay, like, and
what are you
this
doing
is-
in my mom's drawer?
and this is gonna be really bad and
That
probably
was a
gross,
good
probably a
one.
little bit too my TMI, I'm a TMI
Oh,
there.
Ricky, don't.
But
do
like-
that. Don't. No.
I have had that
No,
experience
all right.
where like I'm
No.
pulling a pube
Oh,
out of my
No,
mouth,
all right, that's
and it was way longer than what it
Yeah,
should
I
have
think
been.
We're all right. No, we're cool. I actually installed this button just for the moments like that. Ricky.
Oh, where the fuck were you with that?
yeah, I know.
I could
I
have went
forgot it-
without that.
I
You
forgot
could
it
have
was
done
there.
the beep.
Yeah,
Well,
I forgot I had it.
You're the fucking guy who was responsible
have-
for that poor
Oh.
lady's boob being out during the Super Bowl.
maybe Steve, you have one of these thingies. It's those flashy thingies from Men in Black. Just
Oh,
goes
the neuralizer.
and then yeah.
Yeah, I need one of those too.
I'm sure it could work through camera. I don't know.
Did you guys ever see Gravity Falls?
Yes.
You're gonna fucking McGillicuddy or whatever the fuck that guy's named
McGucket?
yourself with McGuckin yourself living with Ricky.
The fucking that gun. Just
You know what?
fucking-
Nope,
Yeah.
we're done with this one.
Oh, I vaguely
Yeah.
remember that one.
We like. I've watched that show many times. Good.
Mm-hmm.
The psych-out that I thought was the funniest is the fucking him drinking the fat.
No.
Because
No.
I've tried to I have grossed my mom out with shit like not with fat or whatever. I don't know what the fuck, but I think that was like oatmeal or some shit in this movie. But like I had a can of dog food. My mom was standing there and I was getting something for the dogs. And I was like, Mom, oh man, oh it smells so good. Oh, it's so
God.
good. I just started eating it and she threw up
Yeah.
like right away. Just
Really?
threw up. Yeah, she had real weak stomach with that kind of shit, and it was just like instant. Like it took nothing. And I was all, honestly, that was really fucking gross. I'm gonna go wash my mouth out after she threw up.
But it was
I
kinda
accomplished,
fucking worth
I
it.
accomplished what I wanted, and
It
I was
would
a
have
little
been way better
disappointed.
if you barfed.
Yeah. Well, I was a little disappointed that the other it didn't work on the guy in the movie. It's like, oh man, should have worked on the guy.
I
In the movie.
remembered it working. I think it just worked on me though.
Yeah. Kelly.
Well, I had to picture it again because
Well,
like I
it
was
clearly
fine when
works
you
on
brought it up,
Kelly.
and I'm like, okay, that's gross, and then I'm like literally picturing. Yeah, that's enough, Kelly. Yeah.
Apparently, it works on Kelly pretty well.
Gross.
I guess this movie was written for Chris Farley, and then he passed away.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, he was supposed to play Joe. It would have been a totally fucking different movie. I
Oh,
think.
God, yeah.
Who's Joe?
Fuck yeah, that would have been.
Yeah, Coop.
Oh, that's his first. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a totally fucking different movie. There would have been a lot more like flipping around, busting shit, just
Going through tables.
yeah, going to that fucking garage every match. The fact that they filled that
Just
fucin' garage
yelling
with
for
shit.
no reason.
Yeah. They filled the garage with shit too. Like it's like why? I mean, they had the authenticity. I guess it had to be. There's like fucking stuff you would have in a garage, the lawnmower and all this other shit in
Oh, I
there.
missed that.
A little weird.
Oh yeah. See, I just imagined them being like cleaning products.
No, it was like
That was like a
stuff you would
handy-
have. No, it
I
was like
think you're
stuff you would
right.
have in there. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, man, they really wanted to make sure this was just like the fucking garage where they started this whole thing. So, the Jenny McCarthy jokes, in my mind, I was thinking this guy is just like he's definitely trying to bang her the whole time, and she's just taking it literal when he says all this shit because she's fucking a moron. I don't know if that's actually the case, but in my mind, that's what it was.
I think he was enjoying watching her do the manual labor.
Yeah.
That's what I want to imagine.
You know.
Maybe a bit of both.
Yeah.
It's like his last wife
Wow.
wouldn't do shit. He's like, you know what? We got to pull your weight around here. Install some flooring.
flooring, go buff the fucking lobby.
Yeah.
Oh,
That shit was funny when she fucking smashed it. She's like, fuck this shit.
yeah. um,
I completely forgot about the little bitch stuff. Like I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. Had I watched this movie between like when I started playing Destiny and then now, there's a certain somebody that I would have been calling that a lot. Or
There's
Squeak.
a lot of little bitches out there.
Yeah.
A lot of little bitches because I forgot how fucking that was really funny. I was like, the second I seen him, I'm like, oh my God, that's that one guy.
Oh,
He just gets his ass kicked. He like, and then he's with the dude.
yeah.
That's pretty funny too.
Yeah. Whoever he loves, man. Apparently, he didn't have to be drunk for that one.
No, no, he's. I mean, you know, as long as he knows, like, it's not cool to trick somebody.
Yeah.
I think. I'm not sure.
think.
Nowadays, it's probably fine if it's the right person tricking somebody. I don't know. It seems
think he-
wrong though.
I think he realized or what it was, what they were. So
He is an idiot though. Like he kept getting tricked by them saying the dog's not there
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
more than once.
Yeah.
So he's a
Yeah.
moron. And you know, morons like I watch Trailer Park Boys, and Corey and Trevor get tricked as well. So, anyways, that happens to dummies. So yeah, the fucking Joey Diaz is in this, and he was on Joe Rogan talking about how when he was in this movie, he would steal because they bought like basically a shitload of different skates. So he would go into the dressing room and steal skates and then sell it at the pawn shop to buy cocaine. And he's on fucking Joe Rogan's podcast saying this shit to millions of people. And I'm like, all right, this guy's fucking funny. Like, holy shit, dude. He doesn't give a fuck. You know?
Was this the movie where they were going to the premiere or whatever in dresses?
No, that was like the fucking Oscars or something like that. They did a bunch of LSD and they wore dresses.
What?
Yeah, like they did like a bunch of acid or like something like that there, and they wore dresses in there, and they were just like tripping fucking balls the entire time, and they started like coming down while they were in there, and they like started like freaking out a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's right.
Yeah. There they are.
Yeah, yeah, and they're like all like they're on acid, and they started tripping balls because of it.
Yeah, it was to the Oscars. Fucking.
I don't care. They seem like cool guys to me.
Yeah.
I mean, they make South Park, and that's a fucking, you know. God, do you remember the first time you seen South Park?
It was awesome.
It was like, what is this fucking show?
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I was just like, where the fuck did it even, like, how did this even happen? You
It
know?
was just like some fucking paper cutout shit that they made in college, and then
Yeah.
it became huge.
Well, and it wasn't like any other show that you'd ever seen before.
No, it was just
You know.
absolutely fucking ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah,
the
I mean,
very first fucking episode, Cartman gets a fucking alien anal probe,
yeah.
and he fucking like, what kind of fucking show do you see a fucking was it a fucking like a fucking 5-10-year-old fucking kid gets a fucking anal probe and starts and one of the other characters kicks his adopted Canadian little baby brother, you know, like.
And then Kenny dies every episode.
Every fucking episode and comes back.
That's fucking funny. That was funny as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys remember that? It was like,
Yeah, I do.
what the fuck is this shit? That was my thought. Because like they didn't have shows like that. Oh, they had Simpsons. Was like, you know, kind of the limit there.
Yeah, it was basically like it was Simpsons and like Treehouse of Horror were the most brutally that would get at any time, and then fucking South Park comes along and just fucking knocks that shit out of the water, out of the park, out of the what? I fucking mixed those metaphors.
Knocked that boat out of the water. They trimmed its branches.
Oh Jesus!
Am I rubbing off on you? Because that was
man.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. What the fuck was that metaphor? That didn't work.
You know, there's a term for mixing your metaphors up.
I'm sure there is.
But doing it intentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's
called
there's an
weaving.
Ricky
Jesus
isms.
Christ, dude.
That's a Trump joke. You guys don't get
Oh,
it.
okay. No.
I made Steve watch a podcast, and apparently he watched it enough to find out about the weave.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard about the
He
weave.
just he'll tell a story and then just wander off. Like if somebody
listening
goes
to any old man talk about anything, they do it. They
Yeah.
all do it. Every old man I've ever talked to does the same fucking thing.
Yeah, what's
Eventually,
the matter
they
with
get
that?
to the thing. I didn't say there was a problem with it. It's not a new thing.
Oh,
though.
I don't think so.
Not a thing that I
Well, I
have
mean,
not heard from every old fucker that I've listened tell a story. So
Well,
it's
yeah.
just they got a lot of stuff to say, so I just let them go, man. If I'm not doing anything, might as well. It'd be funny.
There's a lot of that stuff where you can learn shit from them too.
Yeah.
Those old guys know shit.
I mean, they've been around forever, so
Well, it's kind of like
Yeah.
that whole fucking, pop-up booth, old coots giving bad advice. It's free, but it's probably going to be bad.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that much bad advice from older people. Most of the time, if they're going to come over and bother, it's probably not terrible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's most of the time. That's not, not 100%, but yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I always, there's a lot of that stuff where if you get some old guy who wants to tell you stuff, you can get some like good advice that you should probably listen to. Because most of the time, like for instance, if you start out somewhere and some guy comes over and he's like, "Hey, you're fucking up," and then you get, a lot of people get offended. Don't do that. Listen to what the fucking guy has to say because he's letting you in on something.
Whether you
And then
asked for it or not.
What's that?
Whether you asked for it or not.
Well, no, the whole thing is like
Jesus.
he's
I was
looking
like,
at
who the
you
fuck
and
is
thinking,
that?
I know.
it's Justin.
I was
He,
like, who
he
the
did a
fuck?
drop in.
Yeah,
I was like, what the fuck? Where'd he come from? Where'd you come from? I felt like Frank when I was drinking.
Well, you see when a man likes a woman. That's where
Damn
I
it,
came
dude. What the fuck are you talking about, Eric? You got all distracted and I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I was trying to
Then
weave
old
it
man
back
advice.
in, and then
Yeah, but you
Justin
didn't do
fucking
it.
distracted me. See how good Trump is?
I mean, I know where you were going.
Man, he's good.
Christ.
Truth be told, I did that on purpose just because I thought it would be funny.
I
And
mean,
it was.
Okay.
Made myself chuckle very much. So, yeah. I like doing that. Anyways, old guys will tell you cool shit. Especially if you listen to them. You like befriend them a little bit. They'll help you through a lot of dumb stuff. So,
Yeah, I mean, on a job for sure. Because then it's like they've done the dumb shit, and as long as they're not being a dickhead, they're actually trying to show you
Yeah.
By being a dickhead, I mean like telling you the wrong way to do it because they think it's funny. Not as
Of
in like,
course,
because some of those old guys are just going to be grouchy and grumpy
Oh.
and tell you shit. And
They'll
they're
basically come over and go, "Hey, you fucking idiot, you're
Yeah.
fucking up."
and as
and they'll
long as
be
they tell
mean.
you how to do it right, that's where it's
Yeah.
fine. If they come over
Yep.
and tell you to do it wrong, then fuck those guys. But you don't
They're not
usually
gonna
get a whole.
coop you.
You don't usually get a whole lot of those guys. Like,
No, most of them won't coop you because
Oh.
Coop and Reamer would definitely do that. I really loved the con at the beginning of this movie. That was my favorite thing. You know?
yeah.
It's this new game.
Oh,
I'm like, this
totally.
is my kind of speed right here. Just fucking
And
making
they're
up
just
a
they're
game
just
out of
making
whole
up they're
cloth.
making up rules the whole way through to like fucking when they alley oop the shit and stuff like that. Like, no, see, that's 2 outs, man. You're done. All right, the double.
I mean, but
You know
it
what-
fucking, it works though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all that matters.
Do you know what it reminded me of was on the Adam Sandler Western where he does that with the other guy does that with baseball. You
Yeah.
know, when they're inventing baseball.
Yeah.
That shit was funny too.
I'm kind of surprised that BASEketball isn't on ESPN 8. Like, it's got all that other shit on there, and it's not like that. This isn't a thing that anybody's actually played, which is weird because they've got full rules like written out for it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they fucking show paintball tournaments.
Yeah.
On ESPN. So, and you can't
What?
fucking get a fucking match of BASEketball on there. Like, come on, guys. Like,
I kind of want to do a paintball game on ESPN. Paintball's fun.
I mean, honestly, it's really not that difficult to
qualify.
qualify.
Oh
To get
yeah,
to
you
the,
know what I'm also thinking
because they
of
call it the
is I
Spider
played a
Bowl,
bunch
and
of-
that's like, and it's like the Super Bowl of paintball. And so like each like state will have like their teams. You go through the qualifiers to those there, and if your team qualifies to the state there, then you go to the nationals, and then like pretty much you're at the Spider Bowl because paintball is a pretty quick thing there because it's all what they call speedball. And so all the state teams now come together, or at least the ones that participate, and it's kind of just a 1-day deal. Like they just go and you just play a bunch of matches, and the last team who fucking standing fucking pretty much gets it, and you win the Spider Bowl.
Ricky's watching fucking. Oh my god, this is surprising.
I used to play a lot
Ricky's
of
like
paintball.
at home watching paintball. You've watched it on ESPN, haven't you?
Yeah. I used to play it like almost every day. I used to work for Combat Zone, the paintball park. I used to be on my own paintball team. Like, I used to
Oh,
do
wow.
tournaments.
Damn it, I missed out on that.
That's
Fuck.
how I know all this shit, dude. Like,
Now, my experience with paintball, I've only got to play once, and it was with
expensive.
family. Yeah, and I did really well. I never even got shot.
I mean, you
So-
say that, but
No, I didn't get shot.
You
can
got
ask
shot in the
Kelly.
head, but you didn't feel it.
exactly.
No.
No paint on me, dude. Like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, maybe I wouldn't have felt it.
Defective paintball.
Well, you see, Eric, but now here's the thing, though. The reason why you didn't have paint on you is because, see, your brother's an asshole, and he probably froze his paintballs. And that's probably one of the reasons why your skull's so fucking thick. Because he caused numerous fractures all over your skull, which caused the bone to grow back thicker than normal.
No. See, I'm not stupid. I learned a thing a long time ago when my brother shot me in the eye with a BB gun. You don't go on Robert's. You have to be on Robert's team. Then you're okay. Then the other idiots have to worry about whatever he's gonna do. Now, at one point in time, Kelly's paintball gun, which I don't know if ever even worked, but so she was
did at
getting
first.
this
It was
other
jammed.
gal that we didn't like, was there, and anyway, so she was gonna shoot Kelly with a gun that was broken, and
Well,
I was like, this whole-
I was announcing like timeout or whatever. I was loudly saying like, "Hey, my gun's not working."
yeah. So anyway, so this gal decides that she's gonna shoot Kelly, so Robert and I shot her about 70 times.
So the number one rule
End of
about
honor.
paintball is that you can't recall a shot once it's shot. And you're not just going to shoot once. you're going to send down an absolute fuck ton of rounds just downfield there in the hopes that at least one of them hits your target or another target that maybe is nearby that you weren't aiming at. It doesn't matter because you get hit, you're hit, you're out. So you're literally sitting there trying to just dump out as many paintballs as quickly as you fucking can downfield for as long as you fucking can. Like, you'll see these fucking videos, like the tournaments and shit like there, where they're literally sitting there shooting, and while they're shooting, they have their hopper open, and they're just pouring more paintballs into their hopper.
Oh, I've seen
as
that.
they just keep on just going like, no,
about?
I'm not fucking letting up, dude. Poke your head out. I fucking dare you. Like, that's kind of what you do in speedball. It's just throw down as much fucking paint as you possibly fucking can, and do not stop until you're shot. Like, and when you get hit, expect there to be a whole fucking barrage of rounds coming still at you after that first round, because you're gonna take more than one. You're gonna take quite a few, and it's part of the fucking game. Don't get pissed off. Just wait till the next fucking match and try to get the dude that got you.
So we were on the team with my dad, and my mom was on the other team. No, that's wrong. Robert and my dad and my mom are all in one team. Anyway, so my mom walks out into the middle of everything, and she's getting shot from my dad, who's on her team.
Jesus Christ.
My brother who's on her team, one of the guys from work that didn't like her, that was on their team, and then me. And admittedly, I shot her a whole bunch of times because I was really enjoying that.
Well, I mean, let's be real here. If you're stupid enough to walk out in the open in the middle of a fucking match, expect to get fucking lit up utterly and completely. Like,
and the worst part was she didn't even act like it bothered her.
Oh. So, like, when I worked for the paintball park, the main thing I had to do was obviously be, referee and shit like that there. And we get new people coming in there. Mind you, like, I wasn't old when I was doing it. I was like a fucking teenager, you know what I mean? But, like, I had played a lot of paintball. I know what makes a good referee. A good referee watches both sides, but above all else, he stays the fuck out of people's fucking way. And so I would go out there and I'd start playing, right? Like, after I'd get done beyond break, whatever, I'd go play a match there. And then people would start fucking refereeing, and they would literally walk back and forth in the middle of the fucking field. And they expect you to stop shooting when they walk across your line of shot.
Oh, okay.
So I would keep on shooting.
Definitely.
And then he would look at me and be like, I'm going to eject you if you keep shooting. And so I'd stand up. I'd be like, bah, 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 and keep on shooting. I'm like, get the fuck out of the way. Bah, 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 bah. You're gone. You're gone. Get out of here. Because, I'm a fucking employee there. So I'm like, go fuck yourself. Get the fuck out of here. I'll referee the game while I'm playing the fucking game, dude. Get the fuck out of the way, or I'm going to keep on shooting you, dude. Quit being an idiot. Move. Move. I'm going to keep shooting you until you move. Like, trust me, I have so many paintballs, dude. Well, more than what I can reasonably shoot off during a single match. I have no problem taking those extras and shooting you with them. Like, it's going to be funny to me. And it was. Because they get super pissed off. And I match would end. They're like, what the fuck, dude? I'd be looking at them like, why were you standing in the middle? I'm trying to referee. Referee from the side of the fucking field like you're supposed to. Walk up and, like, there's a reason why there's a small little path with no fucking barriers on the very edges of the fields. It's so you can walk up and down those. And you can watch and see what's going on. Like, your main job is to make sure a fight doesn't break out. It's mainly up to the player to call their, like, when they get hit themselves. Like, and if they don't call it, then you have to call them out on it. But, like, sometimes you don't see it. So it's like, whatever.
I love there's a guy who does, what's that other thing that's like paintball, but
Airsoft?
not paintball?
Airsoft.
Yeah. There's a British guy who, like, hides in trees. And he finds people who won't call themselves out when he shoots them.
Mm-hmm.
And then he starts shooting them in the face and in the balls. One guy, like, turned around and he shot him right in the asshole. And that was really fucking funny.
So we used to play Airsoft, me and you know who. And you know who decided not to call himself out when he got shot. So he got shot in the face a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Because I was like, all right. So I had because I had like a single shot like sniper rifle thing, and I'm a big fat guy. I don't move around a lot, so I just kind of find a place to camp and just go from there. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna make a lot of noise to the woods. I'm not going to be quiet.
People are gonna.
It's not
get
even.
some
It's not even
fucking
the noises
Bigfoot
from.
footage.
It's not even that. It's more all the branches and shit breaking as I'm walking through it. And I was hiding somewhere. Fuck that. I'm not gonna learn.
Hey,
So
Jesse Ventura could do it.
yeah,
when I
that's
was
fine.
in Vietnam.
So I was hiding somewhere, and he was out there like shooting at somebody else, like in another direction. I was like, all right, I got him. I hit him in the shoulder or something like that. And I was like, all right, maybe he didn't feel it. I shot him again, hit him like in the chest. I was like, definitely had to feel that because he's like, and I was like, okay, all right, that's what we're gonna do. So I shot him in the nose. I get him right here, like between the glass, like because we all wore like little safety glasses so we can get hit in the eyeball, but like right between the eye and like so like close to the eye, but like right next to the nose. So I hit him there, and he's like, took his glasses off for a second, looked, and he's like, what the hell? Put him back on. The second he put him back on, I shot him again, and then he finally called himself out. I was like, you should have called yourself out earlier. And I was like, man, it was like you were making it easy for me.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Like,
So
if you're hit and you don't call yourself out, all that's doing is it's just telling everyone else on the opposite team, hey, unload on this guy, and if he managed to shoot you, don't call yourself out because he was already out. It doesn't count. And at this point, we're just going to make him want to leave. So he has to leave, and he's going to call himself out because he's not going to want to get shot as much as he's about to get shot. He's about to get shot a lot.
we were playing at some at a church in Paradise, and it was like middle of the night, and I was guarding one side from the other team, and I was in the bushes, and I fucking passed out because I had been working so many fucking hours. I was asleep. I was like fucking Metal Gear Solid asleep against the fucking wall, and I got fucking lit up while I was out there. I was like, motherfucker.
They shot you?
Yeah, they shot me. I was like, just
That's not cool.
passed out against the wall.
Clearly fucking
Just
passed
fucking
out.
gone. And I got blasted. I was like, you motherfuckers. So,
I mean,
yeah.
I would have been like, guys, he's asleep. Let's all leave, and he won't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah. Except that
That's
was
the
the
best
ride
joke.
for like 5 different people. So,
So the ultimate
Oh,
flex in these
dude.
kinds of games here, right, is to not actually shoot your opponent, but is to be able to get so close to your opponent that you can tap them with your barrel. And this is called a barrel tap. And if your opponent can tap you with their barrel, you're out. It's technically like with like you ask them like someone like like an organizer to like explain that rule like in more depth, like why do you have it? 'Cause you technically not shot. It's like it's to prevent someone from what's being called getting bunkered, and that's getting lit the fuck up at point blank range and potentially causing injury. Like we're out there to have fun. We're not out there to hurt people. That's like the number one rule. You're to have fun, not hurt people. And bunkering people, usually you're gonna fucking hurt them a lot. So it's like if you're close enough to tap them, just tap them and they're fucking out. And so it was always a bit of a flex. Like, if you're gonna be oblivious enough to let an enemy player get so close that he can reach his gun out and tap you with his barrel, like you're pretty much like that was like shame. Like everyone that was there playing like knows like that fool just got fucking barrel tapped. Like he's a bitch.
I'd like to see them brag, doing that to somebody who's asleep. So, I mean, it's not big of a flex when they're asleep.
In that situation there, though, it would just be funny. It's like, dude, I came across this guy. He was fucking sleeping, so I barrel tapped him. Like, what a fucking idiot. Why the hell was he sleeping? And then we all laugh about it. Go, that's fucking hilarious.
Surprised they all didn't shoot you in the nards, because I don't think your aim was probably all that different than video game aim.
No, my aim in real life is a lot better than video games.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
man, if it was me, I'd be like, all right, everybody, he's asleep against the wall. We'll all line up and take one shot on his wieners out.
I'm just gonna do this execution style. I'm gonna reach over. I'm gonna sneak a fucking bandana over his eyes, so he can't see. I'll put an unlit cigarette in his mouth there. We'll have him execution style. We'll all just shoot one
One
shot all at once.
cigarette.
Brah! We'll call some forwards like, can so and so go step forward and confirm if the condemned has been killed. Because that'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so Ricky, your paintball thing, your Major League Paintball Atlantic City Open was at 1 a.m. It was this year in
1
in
a.m..
August on
Jesus.
ESPN 8 The Ocho.
Yep.
So if you guys thought that was a fake channel, it's a real channel.
This shows weird sports.
That I'm
No
pretty, yeah,
way.
that shows weird sports. Yes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
I
it
don't know
called
if
the
it's
Ocho?
it's The Ocho. Yeah, it's ESPN 8 The Ocho. So
Oh my god, I want to fucking.
Hmm.
I wish I had that.
I don't
Can't find
know.
DVDs of that. Son of
Yeah.
a bitch.
Well, I mean, you can. As I was gonna say, you can probably find the DVDs of these past tournaments and things like that. Like they're probably out there.
Because they're playing, let's see, they're doing Sasquatch Uncut Beard and Mustache Competition.
What?
There's some puzzling, some puzzle piece stuff, some speed
Wait, are they
cubing, which I
giving
think
mustache
is
rides?
they could be. Who fucking knows? There's speed
Who
cubing, which
knows?
looks like yeah, which is some Rubik's Cube thing. Freestyle trampoline. There's some axe and knife throwing. Some disc golf, bull shooting. I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming some kind of rodeo thing.
Maybe.
Mega
Mega Ball? What the fuck is that?
Omega Ball. It's some kind of football thing. I don't know.
Okay, is it like Galactic Football League status shit here?
No, I don't really know. I don't know. Whatever. There's wiffle ball. There's adult kickball, table tennis, cornhole.
They got dodgeball.
Yeah, they do have dodgeball.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
They're also showing the corgi races.
Nice.
Speed chess. Oh, the Microsoft Excel. I'm gonna fucking know what I'm joining
No
next year.
Championship finals.
Oh man, yeah. So some fucking prime sports on ESPN 8 The Ocho. Ultimate Tire Wrestling. Don't know what that is. Sounds weird.
Roof
You
ball?
think we could get an orangutan dressed up and just say that it identifies as a human? Because it would destroy somebody at tire wrestling. I don't know what that is, but I've seen an orangutan take like a truck tire and twist it into a figure eight with its bare hands.
Bro, they're fucking ridiculously fucking strong and too smart for being
All right,
dominant.
I want you
species.
to, Ricky, you can't guess it because you can see it.
What
I want
the
you guys to guess
fuck?
what tire wrestling is. Don't look it up, please.
What the fuck?
What do you think tire
Wait,
wrestling
I
is?
think I
that?
think they put tires on themselves and then they wrestle.
Okay. What about
That's
you,
my
Kelly?
guess.
I don't know how to describe it. Okay, let me picture it. Tire wrestling. They're picking up these big old tires and they're like belly bumping with the other person with it, and then whoever gets knocked down, it's kind of like sumo wrestling.
So like little sumo wrestling. Okay.
Kinda,
Justin, you
yeah,
got a
just- I don't
guess?
know.
Yeah, just swinging a tire around like a weapon. Like it's
Um,
medieval times.
Damn it. That would be fucking cool. Apparently, it is a fucking. You wrestle your opponent to stuff them into a tractor tire.
Yeah.
This fucking.
Embarrassing.
This picture is fucking ridiculous.
Eric would be really good at this. Honestly, Eric, you need to get into tire wrestling because I think you would be the fucking next world champion of tire wrestling, dude.
I don't know. Robert would probably kick my ass at that.
I
yeah.
don't know about that. You got the weight on him, man.
Yeah,
and it
but
looks
Robert's
like
really
weight is going to
strong.
be a huge factor in this.
Robert has R-word strength.
True. Can vouch for that.
Like you can you don't understand it until you deal with it. Because you're like, wait a second. Why the fuck is he as strong as like a 7-foot tall dude? Robert led the league in California in the whole state in sacks in football in high school.
Fucking stupid as fuck.
Jesus, dude, Jesus, what the?
Like,
What the fuck
Sorry,
is
I'm watching
this?
these
We
guys.
gotta
tire
get him
wrestle
into
right
this,
now.
Justin. How do we get him signed up for this?
Like honestly, like I'm just saying, Eric,
Lots of
like
questions.
watch this. Watch a video of tire wrestling, and you'll understand what I mean. You would be good at this.
There is
Eric.
no way Robert would lose at this if you see these guys.
No,
too.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like both of you would be really
If
good.
you
at
see
this.
these two wrestling right now, there's no way Robert would lose at this.
Yeah,
Honestly,
there a
I don't
weight
think there's any.
class?
I don't know, but I don't think there's a way Ricky would lose at this. Seeing these get two. I only choose you, Ricky, because you're the smallest of all of us.
Well,
oh,
I'm
actually,
also-
I guess Justin might
well,
be.
I'm also really squirrely, so you know.
When you say
Hard-
small, are you talking height and weight or physicality?
Height. I don't know what you actually look like,
Height.
so I have no idea.
Yeah, he's
I
not.
just
Would
assume you're
exactly like my
5'2", and you kind of look
Sure.
like
Oh.
Gimli.
Well, maybe. Okay. You. So yeah, Ricky, I think would be better to put
That's
him.
kind, that's not a bad. If he could get a beard, that's not a bad description.
I mean, I can grow a very nice beard, but I am 5'5", 205 pounds. I
Okay.
think my
Okay, so
body-
I'm not
You
far.
would. You would
I'm
destroy
not
these
far
guys.
off
Yeah.
then. Okay.
You would
but my
destroy
body
these
fat
guys
is
too.
like 17%. So I'm like, I literally am like my namesake, short and husky. I don't know a better way to describe it, nor does Robert.
Oh man. Yeah, if this is some fucking championship here, any of us would have no problem winning this. This is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah. Like honestly, like Kelly, like she may have like a bit of trouble like getting her opponent into the tire, but
No,
the-
there's no fucking way
but-
Kelly would have any problem with either one of these guys.
but there's
She would
absolutely no
destroy either
fucking
one.
way her opponent could ever even get her to tip over
No,
near
I
that
can't push
tire.
her across.
They
the
would
fucking
rush
parking
into
lot.
her and flop back on their back, going like, "Did I just run head first into a fucking brick wall?" Well, Kelly's going like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" Because it's the kind of person Kelly
Yeah.
is.
Yep.
You know? And then Kelly reached out, pick him up, and be like, "I'm really sorry, but I'm gonna shove you head first into this tire now, okay? Just let me know if you get hurt, and I'll pull you out fast.
Jesus.
Here we go."
When you've
Boom.
tired yourself out, you can get into. What Kelly's gonna do is go. When you've tired yourself out good enough, get into the tire, and we can end this.
When you've
Which
had
is
enough,
like, that
go
would be
ahead and
the
just call
ultimate
tire,
psych
okay?
Oh, now I gotta find out what car jitsu is.
Arjitsu?
Yeah.
Oh my
What is
god!
oh, it's fucking. It is Deadpool versus Wolverine or Deadpool and Wolverine shit when they're in the fucking van.
Nice.
Except without guns and blades and stuff. Okay, let's.
They should
this one
teach girls Jitsu. There'd be a lot less, a lot less bad things happening to them. The fucking guy'd wake up passed out. The hell happened? You didn't take no seriously. Oh,
What is the rules in car? Is it to get out? You got to keep your opponent inside the car. They're literally just wrestling in the car.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's literally what it is. They're just
God, the
wrestling
Ocho
in a
was
car.
wild.
He's like he's trying to choke this guy out with the fucking seatbelt right now.
Oh my god.
The fuck.
Like you're the guys in there smiling. He's like, "What the fuck are we doing right now?
Yeah.
This is fucking ridiculous." You're the guys on the side. He's like, "What the
Just
fuck
whisper
are we
in
even
the other
doing?"
guy's ear, like, don't worry, I got the baby oil. Whoa!
Oh man.
Honestly, I think we need to order this channel here and start watching this
I'm
ever.
gonna see if it's
There
on.
is
It might
PN.
be on YouTube TV. I might actually be able to watch it. I
I'm
want to
just saying,
see
man,
it.
like,
I think that is tire wrestling. Yeah, that's tire wrestling.
yeah, this shit's fucking
And-
ridiculous, dude.
This one is that's car jitsu.
Yeah, dude, this
I
shit's
don't know
fucking
which
ridiculous,
Screen
dude.
this thing is on. Let's see. It's on that one. Okay, I gotta pull this over here, and we can show it on the stream here. Da, 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 da. Oh shit! Got a poster.
So Eric, this is a 4-year-old article or whatever, but It says ESPN 8 that Ocho is coming to YouTube TV, so on, so on, and so on. So maybe.
So it should be on YouTube TV.
Yeah.
Nice.
Eric's gonna get fucking tire wrestling shirts and Karjitsu fucking, fucking shirts there to support his favorite fucking players and shit. And people are looking like, what the fuck even is that, dude?
I can't wait. I can't wait for Stan to have a sleepover and then be like, "Listen, guys, I'm gonna turn this on," and they're gonna be like, "Okay," and then they're just like, "Yeah, we watched some guys shove other guys into tires. It was
Mhm.
awesome."
They
He's
did
gonna
that in their
have it-
backyard? No,
He's
they
gonna
did
have
not
to do
that.
that. He's gonna do that at the playground.
That
That
is right. They do. Some of those old playgrounds have those huge ass old tractor tires in there for kids to play on. Like,
That's right.
Oh, at the park, actually, our park is lined. So it's not in the park where the kids play, but it's like the driveway coming into. There's tons. I mean, there's got to be
He's just
40
over there
different
shoving kids in
tires.
there.
Yeah.
He's a natural wrestler too. Like he's pretty strong. He was wrestling with a
Oh.
7-year-old kid, and that kid could not get away from him.
Oh no.
And the kid
He's
has
like,
the same energy as him. So yeah.
Yeah.
Stan's gonna be the next fucking world champion of tire wrestling.
There's an adult big wheel race also.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This sounds like God. I wish I had a group of people I could get drunk with and then make bets on this.
What is this like? You sit into a tire and you roll down a hill and see who gets down there first.
No, like a big
No.
wheel, like little kids ride, like a little tricycle, like with
Yeah.
the big front wheel and two small
I
wheels in
think
the
I've actually
back.
seen that
Yeah.
advertised before. Yeah.
What the fuck is
Make it
roof ball?
downhill and then line the track with hay bales.
I like that, dude. That's a good idea. We could call it extreme big wheel riding.
Oh god, that sounds nauseating.
What the fuck is roof ball? Man, these are fucking ridiculous sports. Sorry, I got really.
How is
distracted on the
BASEketball
Ocho.
not on there?
I don't know how BASEketball's not on here. It doesn't make any sense.
We need to get a hold of ESPN and fucking start the BASEketball league. Is that Tiger King?
I don't know. Is it?
It kind of looked like him there for a second. The dude who's
He's-
walking past the screen. The fucking
That dude's
mullet.
good.
Well, he's in jail.
Yeah, he's definitely not having a good time in the federal pen.
Oh, dude, yeah,
What are
he
you
is. He got
talking about?
married.
Of course he
He's
is.
having the time of his
Found
life,
someone.
bro.
He did it. Yeah, he just found the love of his
Are you
life.
talking about this guy?
It might have been. He was wearing red.
That's like super fat Tiger King.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, this is like Tiger King after he
Tiger
gets out,
King's kind of in his element. Like he's got semi-unwilling partners around that he could probably ply with things. Like, how is he ever going to make anything as good as that?
Oh,
I mean,
man.
he was getting it to happen with like, hey, if you touch it, I'll let you pet my tiger.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, he seems like he's pretty fucking happy right now where he's
Unless
at. Like,
you get a real life tiger, that's a good ass deal.
I mean, yeah, especially for the guy because he gets to pet a tiger, and for him because he just saved a shit ton on fucking fresh meat.
It's
that scene where he's like, I'll never financially. That's what fucking the South Park guys need to make is a Tiger King type of movie.
Mm-hmm. The fact he runs off, doesn't call the fucking 911, runs off to get his fucking paramedic or EMT jacket, and just to make that line, and yeah.
That is the biggest meth guy thing I've ever seen anybody do.
Can confirm.
Yeah. It is, isn't it? That's like a super meth guy move.
Oh yeah. Both
They're
of my
just like-
brothers, seriously, they love the meth, so that's pretty accurate.
Yeah. My dad had a guy that was like a friend, and he would do work for him, and he was on meth, and the fucking goofy shit that guy would do is like, he'd like go get something like 6 times, and he just would forget.
That's job security right there.
Yeah, that's like,
It is,
Jesus,
honestly.
buddy, what are you
He's
doing?
smart.
Not with my dad, because that didn't work on him. Dad was did you get it done or not? Why did it take you like longer than it would take me? And Dad was really fast at a lot of shit, so Not good.
Which kind of amazes me with how he always hobbled around.
Who's that?
Your dad?
Oh no, he didn't hobble around until basically he was dead.
Oh, okay.
My dad. Okay, so you know how in diabetes you lose your feeling in your feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
My dad went to work every day for like 3 years with no feeling in his feet, and he'd stand there and like try and not tip over,
Mhm.
and he didn't give a fuck. At one point, he just started getting dizzy, and he was dizzy all the time, and he still was running loaders on steep ass ground shovel logging, and actually accomplishing shit. So I was like, dang,
I don't know whether to be impressed or terrified.
impressed. Dad was only
Yeah.
scary when you got him really mad.
Yeah, so there's also a game called roof ball where you throw a football at a pole on a roof, and if you hit the pole, you get 5 points. If you can make it around the pole, you get 10 points, and if it you catch it when it rolls off the roof, you get 1 point. If it hits the car parked in the driveway, you lose 5 points. And it's just a fucking game.
So
some
this
guys
is a
made up.
drunk game
Yeah,
that people fucking made when they're just shit-faced
Mhm.
drunk, and they had a football or some kind of ball around there, and they just had like like their vent pipe on their roof, and they were
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you get points if you hit it, and more points if you catch it. If it hits my wife's car, you get 5 points taken off because now I gotta explain to her why she's got a dent in her fucking car. So don't let it hit my wife's car. Well, let's play this game here."
Does this feel like this is more of something that you'd see in like Florida or like Michigan?
I mean, it looks like it's got state championships. It's probably both.
Southeast is where you would.
it was-
I mean,
was
where it
actually
would have been
is.
invented.
It was invented in Oregon.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow. I would never have guessed that.
Yeah.
No,
There's a lot of, because I was thinking Michigan in the winter, because it snows enough where if you fell off, you might not die. But Oregon,
Well, you're
not-
not.
you're not-
You're not on the roof. You're in the driveway.
Yeah.
You're throwing the ball from the
Oh.
driveway up to the
I was like,
roof.
what?
okay, I thought you were
Yeah.
on
To
the
try
roof.
to hit like your
No,
vent
no,
pipe
no.
on your roof.
No.
And
I
then,
I mean, I
like, if you
spaced
hit the
out
vent
so much.
pipe, you
I
get
was like,
points.
I definitely, it's on a new topic now.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's a pole
Yeah,
on the
see,
roof
it
that
says
you're trying to
roof
toss.
ball.
it.
That's the first thing. So I thought
Yeah.
you'd be on the roof.
That's what I thought first. I thought it was gonna be some kind of like rooftop parkour football is originally what I thought it was gonna be. Like
I was a little disappointed to not see that they were standing on the roof throwing balls from their roof to their neighbor's roof, and everybody's just playing in the thing, Maybe
Yeah.
yeah. So I was a little disappointed it wasn't that.
We'll call that neighbor ball.
Neighbor ball.
Yeah, neighbor ball. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
When we all go on lockdown again, we can get on our roofs and we can throw balls at our neighbors. And we'll
Jesus
go play
Christ.
neighbor ball with each other.
All right, what rating did you guys give this movie? Oops.
I give this movie a 3 stars.
I
Yeah.
give it
It's out of 5.
2, I guess.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Kelly. I'm surprised Kelly gave it a 2. Honestly.
Yeah, I was leaning towards 1.5, honestly. but-
Yeah, that's kind of. I was supposed to figure like a half a star is like what
Like I said,
what
the
my guess
hospital
was.
scene, I was just like, no.
Yeah, I just kind of ruined it for you. I gave it a 2.5 stars.
And I gave this movie 3.5 stars. Justin, you got a rating for us? You gonna give us one?
Yeah, 3.5 is where I would put it. That's a hilarious movie.
Does he even know what movie we're talking about?
I would assume so.
Basketball.
Okay, cool. He
He's
actually
not
knows.
stupid.
He's not pulling a Robert, where he's just
Yeah.
like, I'm just going to give you a number.
movie? I've never seen movies. I'm too busy doing the race.
That's more
He
Robert
nailed it.
Anderson.
Oh, man.
Nailed it. That was great.
All right. So next week's movie is my choice. It is still Nonsense November. And as I told Kelly, I don't know if anybody else will see this as nonsense, but we're watching Madam Web next week.
Oh,
This was
really?
a big pile, and I'm making everybody else watch it.
Don't do that. Don't you put that evil on
I'm gonna
us.
put that
What the
evil
hell's
on
wrong
you.
with you?
Nope, you got to watch it. We can talk about how bad it
Madam
is.
Web 2024.
Yep.
Spider-Man movie.
Don't even fucking try that. It is, but it shouldn't be.
It is. It's a Spider-Man movie.
It's a Spider-Verse
Is it
movie.
really? Oh.
Yeah, they got a strong, unlikable feminine character to be the lead.
It's just a poorly written pile of shit movie
That's
about
what
a
I'm
character
guessing. Seeing like
about
like
a
one interview.
character that is a poorly written character in the comic books also. So we're gonna watch that next week. Madam Web. At 7:00 p.m. Pacific time over on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions next Sunday. And check us out on hopefully Tuesday. I don't know yet. Try to make sure I'm back on time, but if not Tuesday, for sure on Wednesday, we'll be playing something around 7:00 p.m. Pacific time over on twitch.tv/TurgetPlays and youtube.com/TurgetPlays. That's going to be it, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Later.